Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. It's your girl Q and welcome to my channel. I'm just gonna get straight into it. I know you guys have seen, the Basketball Wives reunion. I myself have not bothered. I have not troubled myself to watch the whole thing. I did on live see, a few clips, but I just wanted to come on here and personally say from myself how we as a community, if we want to be progressive, we really need to stop entertaining things like Basketball Wives, especially when the blatant colorism is shown episode throughout episode. Now, like many others, I myself have been following Basketball Wives for a few seasons now. We all love Basketball Wives for, the craziness, the ratchetness, the fun they have. It's very entertaining to watch. But at the same time, season 8, I would have to say, is the most disgusting season that I have ever seen. Now, I won't go into much detail regarding the last few episodes, but from what we can clearly see, the ladies of the cast, Malaysia, Shawnee, Evelyn, the rest of the followers on that trip, have a specific standard they set themselves to and a completely different standard they set OG to. And it's very clear. Anybody who denies that, you're dumb. We have this whole narrative, the whole season, it seems Shawnee is just pressed to push this. OG is aggressive, OG's this, OG's threatening to do this, OG's threatening to kill this person. Yet OG has never laid a hand, let alone injure anyone on the show. Yet we have people like Evelyn doing crazy things, constantly trying to go out of her way and fight people. You have Malaysia in previous seasons trying to be the Hulk, picking up a whole entire table, throwing it in a whole nother country. Yet it's OG that's the problem. And I have to say, what disgusts me the most about this reunion, especially the whole setup, is how they had OG sitting in the whole back while all the other cast members were sitting together. Why? Because, they felt threatened. Y'all sat there and made an entire season with Shorty, and now when it's a reunion, you don't want to sit next to her. Are you dumb? Shawnee, do you not see how colorist you look? You're over here saying, yeah, I'm the EP. You're so proud to say you're the EP. Well, act like it. How dumb do you look? If this is reflecting bad on Shawnee more than anyone else. Yes, Evelyn looks stupid. Yes, Kristen looks stupid. Yes, the rest of them look dumb. But Shawnee is I'm giving her most of my smoke, honestly, because she's the one that always wants to come and say she's the EP. She's the EP. She's the EP. Okay, Shawnee. Yet you're gonna have OG sit by herself when this woman has not even harmed anyone. And then recently on the clips that I've been watching through for the part 1 of the reunion, you see everyone else saying, I'm dark skinned. That dumb girl Kristen over there talking about, I'm dark skinned, when they were saying there's colorism. How are you gonna invalidate OG's feelings of colorism on the show simply because you have more melanin than the rest of the black girls, Kristen? Because at the end of the day, OG is dark skinned with 100% black features. You do not have that. You don't experience colorism the same way OG does. You cannot sit there and try to act like your struggle is her struggle. And then we have Shawnee there on the reunion, trying to convince the people there's no colorism on the show. There's no colorism on the show. We simply do not like her because of how she is, not because of her skin color. Shawnee, please take a seat. Please, Shawnee, please take a seat. I know you're not that dumb, really. You are not that dumb. Because I just want to know how you're so comfortable with your best friend, Evelyn Lazada, sit up here calling people nigga left and right. Shorty says nigga more than me, and I'm black, okay? Like, that is a problem. And yet Shawnee just sits there like nothing is wrong. And then on Shawnee, I believe, went on live, the other day talking about, I do check Evelyn or whatever, I just don't check her on the show because we talk all the time. So obviously you guys aren't gonna get all the Shawnee. We are not dumb. You see, she's literally playing with everyone's intelligence, okay? Shawnee, if you talk to Evelyn all the time, and supposedly some of the times when you correct her, we don't see. If you're correcting her, shouldn't we have seen a few clips of that? Why are you so open to check everyone else that you talk to on camera, but you're not so quick to do that for your friend? Because Evelyn is the one that's doing the dumbest things, and yet you sit there watching it happen, watching her do dumb stuff. 2 episodes ago, Evelyn was running up to who was she running up to? Cece. With a whole bamboo stick. Cece told us she got his hip. Bamboo sticks don't break. That's a weapon. She ran up to her. Why are you running up to somebody with a bamboo stick if you don't have any intentions on fighting them? Yet when OG is over here trying to defend her friend, that's an issue. OG's always trying to be in people's business. But you sat there and watched Evelyn run across the whole place with a bamboo stick. Shawnee, bottom line is, OG or, Shawnee does not hold Evelyn, does not hold Malaysia or the rest of the cast members to the same standard she's constantly holding on OG. And it's very disgusting to watch. And another thing that I thought was even very crazy was, on the reunion, Evelyn is saying how she doesn't want to sit next to someone who torments her with her abuser, etc., etc. Yet we see the same girl, Evelyn, talking to her ex, the one who abused her, just to confirm if he was really talking to OG. Like, do you see how toxic an ego can be if it's not controlled? 2 episodes back when they took their vacation, the look Evelyn gives OG when OG screams, Ocho Cinco wanted me, Ocho Cinco wanted me. It's not even the fact that he wanted somebody else, it's the fact that he wanted OG. A woman she looks at as someone that's very ugly. Like, how dare he look at her like, wow, like how dare he want her when I got with him, that in itself even shows her colorism. It shows it. And I don't care how many of these women want to lay with black men, want to have kids with black men, Shawnee included, Evelyn included. You could still be a colorist. You don't hold these men to the same standard that you hold these women, and it shows. Like, it's so simple to understand. And I think the fact or the way that they even keep bringing about how they have dark skinned husbands, how they have dark skinned kids, like, it just displays their ignorance. Okay, so what? You have dark skinned family members, you have dark skinned ex husbands. Okay, clearly you do, but yet that still didn't help your colorism because you're still colorist on the show. Colorism has nothing to do with what your preference is. You could still have a preference in dark men and hate black women, dark skinned women. And it's not even specific to dark skinned women. The whole idea of being a colorist is just thinking, discriminating, having a prejudice about someone who's darker than you. So you can clearly still have, a dark skinned husband, but you still have that discriminate, you still have that prejudice in you, clearly. So, personally for me, this show, I'm not going to be watching it again. I am not even watching the rest of the reunion. I'm not going to watch part 2, whatever parts they come out whatever parts they come out with. And I just really don't deem it proper for, if you have a problem with the whole colorism going on the show, to continue and watch it. I think that's an issue. I really think that putting money in Shawnee's pockets at this point is the last thing that I'm ever going to try to do. Literally, she's over here pimping out black women, portraying us as people that just act messy with each other. Like, this is not even with other people, this is with each other. And it's so disgusting. And on top of that, OG, I don't even think she should be back on the show. All the people I love, I don't even think they should be on the show. If they have any I don't even want to say self-respect, but if they just have a clear vision of what they really want them on the show for, because it would only be for views at the end of the day. It's not going to be because they actually genuinely like her. I know none of them on the show like her, besides Jackie. Jackie, even, I don't even think they like her. Cece, they don't like her. And those are the only people that, I kind of like on the show. Everyone else is like, oh, I could care less. But OG, I honestly hope I don't see her again for the next, or I don't hear about her coming back for the next season, because the women there, they don't respect her. But yeah, that's just how I feel about it. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section.